maybe you're a course creator. What really makes a difference in people's results is in building products that changes people's habits, that breaks their patterns, and also the way that you need to design your community building process should be in such a way where you're installing new habits into them and you're creating habits as you're going through your products. So this is a very interesting concept for most of you here who are still not sure about this particular topic. This is going to be a very interesting video for you because I'm going to be going into a mind map. I'll be sharing with you some important concepts. I'll be giving you some habit templates that you can actually implement into your own coaching and training business. And also I'll give you your next step and how you can take your game to the next level. So the topic for this video is how to build habit forming products. And the reason I'm doing this particular session is because I want you to understand as the way things are changing and evolving in the online e-learning space, the course completion rate on platforms like Udemy, Coursera, and many other platforms is very, very less. And what's going to be making a difference is in building communities, providing live experiences, and also installing habits and changing people's behaviors. And I think I did this post sometime back on my Instagram and my other platforms, is as a knowledge giver, your job is not just to give tactics and tools to your audience. Your job as a knowledge giver is to change habits and behaviors. When you change habits and behaviors, and then when you actually are able to give them the tactics and tools, then they will be able to get better results. Okay, so if you're eager to learn, just type eager to learn. We have people tuning in from all different places. And also just tune in, let me know where, on which platform are you actually listening to this. And we are tuning in live. Even if you're watching a recording of this later, that's awesome. Good to know, because we are streaming on Facebook, we are streaming on YouTube, we are streaming on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and multiple other channels and platforms. Just type eager to learn and let me know which platform are you tuning in from so that I know. Okay, fantastic. So my name is Siddharth Rajshekhar. For those of you who do not know who I am, I'm the founder of the Internet Lifestyle Hub. You can see the logo over here, right up here. We are one of the world's largest communities for trainers and coaches with over 14,000 paid members in our community who are actually launching their knowledge business from various walks of life. We have people who are in the health space, in the stock market space, in the business growth space, in the career growth space, in the relationship space, in the make money space, affiliate marketing, network marketing. We have people from all walks of life who are coming into the system inside this community and who are building a solid business for themselves. Okay. So I'm just going to open up the chats and find out. Okay. And I want to feature some of your chats over here. If you're here live tuning in, let's tune in from Sumesh. Sumesh is here, and I just let me just close this one. And he's tuning in from LinkedIn. I can see that. Great to have you here, Sumesh. I also want to welcome Janvi. Yes. And as you participate with me, I'm going to be featuring some of your comments over here, and I'm also going to answer your questions towards the end. Okay, so let's begin and understand how this really works. So I'm going to share 3 important principles and concepts when it comes to building courses and habit forming ecosystems. The first thing you need to understand is that habits can make or break a person. If somebody is having a positive habit, they will spiral their way positively in their life and they'll be able to get better results. And if someone has a negative habit in their life, that's going to deteriorate their situation, whether it's a health habit or it's a business habit or whatever may be the habit. So habits can actually make or break a person, which is why as a knowledge giver, it's important that you are able to install the right habits. 2 is the role of a digital coach is not just to educate, but to change behaviors. And I've already told this before, I set the context. And the third concept is the purpose of habits is to help your students reach their goals on a path of least resistance. Because this is a game of removing resistances. If you are teaching something to someone else, let's say you're teaching someone how to speak Sanskrit, for example. Now there is one way where they have to learn, memorize a lot of words and stuff. But there's another way on how you teach and make it simpler for them. If you can help somebody start speaking Sanskrit with much ease, with better ease, then we can remove the resistance and make the path easier for them. That is the approach or the better approach to take. So the purpose of habits, maybe you're going to give them some habits or practicing ritual or a routine or something where they do on a daily basis. So that helps them enhance their learning and their assimilation of that knowledge. That's going to get them to reach their goal on a path of least resistance. So with this being the 3 concepts, I'm going to give you some habit templates that I have actually incorporated into my community. And please make note of this, because if you're a part of my community, you would know that I'm doing these things. But if you're not a part of my community, also you'll understand, exactly how I operate inside and how I'm able to keep the communities together. Okay, so my superpower is tribe building, digital tribe building, and mainly for the paid customers. I'm able to really engage them, activate them, keep them excited, and I keep bringing them back because of installing habits right from the time that they come into my course, my community. Okay, so I would like all of you to just type in the comment box BIO. BIO is bring it on. Okay, let's bring it on and note down all of these different templates that I'm going to give you. These are like habit forming templates. So let's break it down into daily habits. So when anyone comes in and they buy my course, let's say they come in, they join my silver membership in my community, there are 4 things that I install into their system on the first day itself. Okay. For example, I teach people and I give them a template on how they need to write down their goals. I give them a template on how they need to visualize their goals, the visualization template. And let me just show it to you right now directly on my screen. So you'll be able to see it. I'll just jump into the browser screen and you can see here, this is my freedom business model. Okay, this is the first course that I have in my community. It's a 3-day course. And what happens is, in the first day, I give them an orientation, and there's something called how to set your intentions and goals to achieve freedom. Okay?
Help enough people.
So in this particular video, what I do is I give people a personal goal card that they can actually fill up, and I give them a template on how to write that goal. And we have look at this, more than 3,700 people who have come into the system. They are actually sharing snapshots of their goals, and so I've basically set the foundation on how they need to think. And look at this, they've given some really powerful comments here. And the reason why I'm able to see so many people successful in my community, like just to give you an idea, if I go to my YouTube channel right now, and let's go to my YouTube, just go to my videos. You can see here like so many success stories. Okay, let's come to the homepage. In the homepage, let's come to the Hall of Fame. Like at this particular moment, we have more than 128 documented case studies of people who have done over $5,000, over 3 lakh rupees because of them installing these habits right in the first day of them getting into my course. Okay. Now there are thousands of people, not many are completing the course, not many are getting results. That's another story. But the point here is I'm able to generate a huge success rate because the benchmark that I've set is also very high in my community, with so many people achieving tangible income results. More than 60% of them are not from the training and coaching background. Because of this particular point is I install their habits of goal setting, visualizations, affirmations, and I also give them a learning schedule, like how to learn. See, what to learn, everybody can talk about it, but how to learn is another important skill. Would you agree with me? Just type agree in the comment box. Would you agree with me that how to learn is more important than how much to learn? Yes. What we know, like speed reading, speed learning, learning in chunks, breaking it down to concepts. Like that's why I like to do a lot of things in mind maps. So when I share information, mind maps, people are able to absorb it really fast because they're able to see the visual representation of all the ideas. Okay. So when you are getting people into your community, number one, you can install daily habits that can actually change their whole pattern of lifestyle itself. Okay. Then what you can do is you can focus on weekly habits. So every week, here are a few ideas. You can probably do weekly inner circle calls for all your paid members. So suppose you're selling a course, rather than just selling a course, meet every single week, once in a week, put a Google form there, ask people to ask you questions, reply back to those questions, stay connected with them. And this also becomes a habit for them to come back every single week, doing Q&A calls, giving them a mini challenge every single week, and also, breaking them into small focus groups so that they can learn on their own and they can exchange ideas with each other. This is another habit that you can install into your community members that will help them be more engaged in the learning process, and they will also be better at completing the tasks. Okay. Now see, the sad truth of the way the whole game is the 80-20 rule. Okay. Only 20% of the people will be successful. Like 20% of the world's population create 80% of the wealth. Okay. Or 20% of any, industry, they create 80% of the results. Okay. And even if you look at our knowledge business, Only 20% of the people who actually land on your website end up becoming a lead. Only 20% of those who become your lead will come to your webinar. Only 10 to 20% of people who attend your webinar will end up buying your products. Only 10 to 20% of those people who are actually going through your products will finish your products. Okay? They'll finish going through a system. Only 10 to 20% of those people who finish those will be in the top movers and shakers who are implementers. And in those implementers, you'll find the movers and shakers, like the top 0.5% or top 4 to 5%. Does this make sense to all of you? Just type MS in the comment box, or just type make sense in the comment box. That the reason you need to start installing habits is to improve this number. Because the law of averages are working in every single industry in the world today. Even in school, if you see, only the top 20% will score 80% marks and above. Okay, so keep this in your mind. As the reason I'm giving you these ideas is so that we can improve that number, because the industry average is pathetic. Okay, the course completion rate on Udemy is like 5%. In my community, 66-70%. Why? Because I'm incorporating the habits aspect into it. Okay, now let's come to the next part. The monthly habits, what you can install into your community members are these. You can do showcase events. Okay, so every month I do a showcase for all my silver members, for them to know more about the diamond membership level, and that is also like a monthly habit that's installed into the system. I also have monthly workshops. You could do monthly workshops for your community members. You could have advanced masterminds. Okay, masterminds of people coming together, discussing ideas, brainstorming, and installing that as a habit in the community and putting that into a calendar and a routine. Quarterly habits you can install. You can do quarterly hackathons. Like right now, I have a hackathon happening. Every Tuesday, we meet with all our members, and then it's a ticketed event. They come for that event. Very tactical knowledge I give them. They have to complete the task and come for the next week. Complete the task, come for the next week. So in 90 days, they're ready to launch. And I've actually, I would have brought them up to a level where they are ready to monetize their knowledge. Okay, so within 90 days. And then every quarter, I also do intensives. So I do like a 2-day intensive boot camp for all my paid members of the community, only for them with small groups of people. And that's also, it's like a habit that has been installed into the overall community. So you can have individual habits, you can have community habits. And because I've installed it in such a way where it's all cyclical in nature, the results is getting better and better every single day. Okay. So the point here is, when you are engineering your entire process to deliver your knowledge to your audience, think about what all you can do to ensure that you put them into a pattern of progress. Okay, habits that's going to put them into a pattern of making progress every single day. Okay, so all of you just type progress in the comment box. Just type the word progress. Okay, now there's another concept, which is the X factor. The X factor is, if you want to generate a lot of results in your community, you want to help a lot of people get success with whatever you're teaching them, then you have to look at these 5 areas. Okay, the way that you deliver information, like for example, the way that I'm delivering this information is using mind maps, and it's very like engaging, and I'm also asking you to type in the comment box, and you're able to see the information very clear and crisp and well documented way. 2 is the way that you create an experience within your tribe. Like whenever people come for my hackathon and other sessions, a lot of music is playing, and we have music after that. We have all kinds of really good engagement, interaction that happens with members. So they feel great, like how they go and buy a ticket to go and watch a movie, like that kind of an experience they get inside when they come into any of my training programs. Okay. Then the way your tribe members feel inside the community, what's that feeling? It's not about the learning, but it's the feeling that they get after they learn. That gives an X factor. If they feel like, yes, I can do it. I know I'm growing every single day. I know I'm going to become a better version of myself. If they're having those kind of thoughts, then you're doing the right things. The mutual support and respect that they have for each other. Okay, mutual support and respect the members have for each other. And the simplicity of your models. The simpler you can make your models for your students, the better it is for them, because the lesser the resistance, the more the output that you'll actually see in terms of them taking action, in terms of them getting results, whatever may be the results. It's an income result, health result, or it's a relationship result, or it's whichever area that you're working on. Okay. So back over here, just to let all of you know, is the purpose of creating habit forming products is so that you can improve the success rate of members in your community. And if you're still not a part of my community, your next step is this. I would definitely request you to first like this video, subscribe to this channel. If you're watching this on YouTube or anything else, subscribe to my channel. And if you're watching this on LinkedIn or anywhere else, just share your comments below. I'd like to know more about, what are your thoughts about this? And if you're not a part of my community, you can go to sids.co/join. In fact, I'll give you another link right over here. So if you're still brand new in this, and if you want to learn more about this, just go to this page and you can check out the number of success stories that we have created in our community on that one page itself. Okay, go and just scroll through the page, go see the products, and you'll see a small video pop up of mine below on the bottom left. Go and watch that video, and so you'll get an understanding of what special thing that I have for you. So go and just check it out, because if you want to build something like this, you need to be a part of a community and you need to understand how this works. Okay, by you being a paid member in my community, you'll be able to actually experience whatever I've taught you till now in this particular video. And another thing which I would request you to do is you can even join me live. I'm doing a free webinar. If you'd like to join me in my free webinar, you can go to sids.co/live. You see that link over there. Register for that. Go to that link, and my next live webinar, the date and the time will be mentioned on that, and it's free. And there I go deeper into it. It's a between 90 minutes to 2 hour session where I go deeper into explaining how I was able to build a multi-million-dollar knowledge business sitting from home without any office or employees, very few employees working for me, but completely in a virtual format, with less overheads, with more profitability and better scalability in a model like this. Okay, so I hope you found this particular video useful. Okay, fantastic, great to know. And what I would like to do is I want to just share another point, just to do a quick recap. Is number one, habits make or break a person. 2, the role of you being a digital coach is not just to educate but to change people's behaviors. And 3 is the purpose of habits is to help students reach their goals on a path of least resistance. Okay, super stuff. So I'm going to be signing off right now. Keep watching out for more of my videos, and I want to wish you all the best. Cheers. Bye-bye.